Hello everyone, this is Neko here, getting ready to play Blossom. Alright, we're going to be upgrading to some tier 2 wind turbines, and we're going to be trying to upgrade to a few other things. We did make it to the ice stage, and we made it where there's ice in the whatever now. So, woohoo! We're currently in the process of creating a cryospheric melt, or we're in the process of cryospheric melting, which is interesting. Now, something I learned from this little thing here is that uh, you can have up to basically 4 items, and each of those items can have up to 4 of them. So it's like I have it set up where it should be 4 aluminum, 4 sulfur, 4 aluminum, and 4 silver. However, I think this little guy is missing power. No. Okay, the drone seems to be a little stupid here because it should be dealing with this here. Oops. Because we should be getting 8 aluminum, 4 silver, and 4 of this. That should be what's going on. That means this should be filling up. But it's not. That's interesting. Anyways, if you guys enjoy my content, I try to show tips, tricks, helpful hints, and everything else in between. We're going to try and upgrade to tier 3 drill and tier 2 heater, because that's going to help out a hell of a lot. We currently have one heater core. I think if we tear down that should give us one more heater core, but it won't give us the whatever we need. I think the silver wire. Because if I look here, that's copper. Yeah, we'll have to make silver. And currently, our little buddy is lazy as hell because this should be generating. In other words, it seems to be not registering the fact that this slot can hold. It's like there's something, an imaginary, invisible things filling up there for some reason. But for now, we'll go grab whatever, and I might reduce the remove the sulfur and just make it aluminum silver, because that's what we currently need. Okay. We'll worry about thermal whatever later. But this, both of these are going to consume a hell of a lot of power, but they're going to give a hell of a lot of whatever you call it in the process. A lot of terraformation, especially when the drill is going to be like, oh mama, it's holy flip. Oops, zoom out. Ooh, mama, that thing's huge. Holy flip. Alright, well, we'll see how big the tier 3 drill is gonna be. Woo! Alright, I gotta go over and plug power in this. Which means we're going to want to upgrade to the tier 2 solar panels, hopefully. Or not solar panels, but wind turbines. And maybe we can get some whatever you call it, the modules attached to it. So we'll grab you. Woo! We'll go learn these. We'll go store. Well, actually, we'll go learn them. Might as well. Power extender 3. I haven't even fully Actually, I think I did fully upgrade. Oops. Auto storage tier 2. We'll have to see what it takes to make one of those. Wind generator 2. Woohoo! Generator module. Not sure what that's for, but battery 3. Oops. Perfect. Alright, so that's the tier 2. We'll look at tier 3, but we have to first grab these. And that should allow us to start pumping out more, or setting up more printers and other things around the place. So, what's it take to upgrade to refinery? Takes power junction and composite, which I don't think we're anywhere near. This takes 3 power cells, but how much? Holds 1,000. Has 2 power sockets. That's going to be a hell of an upgrade. The problem is we don't have enough power battery cells. This one is going to take radiation cell, which I don't know if we have that or what it takes to craft that. Wind generator module. Oh, that's what it's for. So we're probably going to want to upgrade our thing to tier 2 wagon and throw on one of those. Now for power, we're going to want to chromium and gold. It generates 0.1 to 4, which is still a hell of a lot better upgrade. And woo! Alright, we're going to want to slap power into this, and we're going to want to find chromium. Okay, we're going to take sulfur out of this. This seems to be broken. Either that or the little dude can't reach that because of the angle. So let's just move this out more and maybe here? Can you reach? Can you read? No. Alright. We're going to shut you off. Because I don't know why it's not working, but for now, good enough. Now we need to go find chromium. Okay. Which we have a few places of that. We're going to need 4 to make 1. If I'm going to make a few of those, we're going to, I'm going to have to bring back 8. And that will allow me to make 2 of them. We should have enough gold. Should being the key word. Whether or not we do, that's a different story. Now, chromium, if I remember correctly, was a blocky green thing. Like, I think that over there. The problem is I don't know if that's 4. And it might be, there might be some over there. That's aluminum. Definitely would like to get a tier 2 drone so we can start getting the ability to get copper, or not copper, but gold and chromium and a few other of these fine ores. Especially since I would like to be able to automate some of the stuff more often. Ooh, well, I didn't see any nearby, but I do see some over there, so that's good. Now the question is, oh, there's more over there, I think. And with the ice in the craters, I think what happened is that it floated up all the resources that were into the craters onto the water, which is pretty decent. That means I can just run over and start mining everything. But the question becomes, what happens once we liquefy the water? Man, I'm definitely going to have to upgrade a few things because, whoo, this feels slow. Even at point, oh, there's only 3. Yeah, you can see over there all those that kind of, it's all on top of the ice now, which is interesting. Alright, well, we've got at least 3 here. We'll have to get a few more. And I think there's some over there and some over there. Questions, can we even harvest this? Oh, yes, yes we can. But we're not at that point right now. Right now we're at looking for chromium. I would like to come back with at least 8. Which means we'll mine from here and mine 2 more from there and we should be good to go. And that means we should be able to make, hopefully, 2. Whether or not we can, that's a different story. No, we don't need you. We need 2 more chromium. And then we gotta get back home, which is like 800 and something meters that way. Which is actually quite a ways away. We need 2 of you. And pop. There we go. There. Perfect. Now we can head on back. And then I'm hoping these wind turbines will generate a significant more amount of power. Now with the module, I think theoretically I won't need, I won't consume any power with the module on. But actually, yeah, I shouldn't consume any power when, in fact, if it produces enough power, we might be able to actually use boost mode. Woo! Boost mode would be a huge help. We're gonna need to go make chromium ingots, which I think we should be able to do on our tier 1 refinery, hopefully. Since we can't actually get the materials to make a wind generator 2s, I might switch over to making solar panel 1s, just because that will, net me more power in the beginning, so I can take care of more stuff. But once we get up to higher winds, we should be able to generate more power with the turbines. Unless the wind varies. If it varies, then Okay, back over here we go. Okay. Chromium ingots. Yeah, baby. Oh. I guess we can't make chromium ingots unless we get the... Oops. Unless we get a refinery... 2? I thought we could make chromium ingots with this. Really? Okay. What do we need to make the... Radiation cell. Okay, we gotta figure... I think we're missing some stuff because... Heat sink. Radiation cell. We need 2 uranium, which I think we've got floating around. I could find titanium, but I don't know if what we need for that. Power junction, we need a copper and 2 chromium, which we have. We could do mining laser 3, but I don't know what the point of that is if we can't really use it. So, composite frame, we need titanium and iron, so, oop. Titanium and iron for composite, and copper and whatever for that should give us the ability to make the refinery. Tier 2. Actually, let's go check out what the new terraformation temperature thingy is. Oh, recycler, nice. And the tier 3 heater, which I literally just built. Okay. Nope. Throw that back in there. A recycler, I believe, allows us to recycle things back down into its previous destroys or dismantle into raw. Yeah, so we'll be able to convert a lot of things like these composites here back into their pieces. The copper wire we could break back down, which will be helpful. Also, why the hell is this on the ground? That's annoying. Okay, silver, aluminum, must be out gathering another silver. So we need chromium, copper, titanium. We came across titanium. I wish I had picked that up, but oh well. We don't have the room. Well, we do, but you know what? Screw it. Let's build a tier 2 whatever you call it, and a wind thingy. So tier 2 wagon. We need silver and aluminum ingot. So let's go make a aluminum ingot. And then let's go make a silver wire. So that should be aluminum. This should be silver. That should take care of that and that. Now we can build a tier 2. Then we should be able to move this. No. No, not that. Okay. No, not you. We need to move this. How do we move the module without deconstructing it? Is there really no way to move it without deconstructing it? That's stupid. Oh well. Alright, well, let's put the tier 2 back onto here. Now make the heat sink and the other items. And actually, we might drag the one around because we're going to probably want to make one of these the store extra resources. So to make this, we need sulfur, titanium, 2 chromium, and a silver. We're gonna need to grab whatever. So we'll grab you onto here. Seems we still pull about the same speed, which actually is nice. It just means the trail is going to be a lot longer. But let's go grab ourselves some titanium so we can get the wind generator, which means we should hopefully not use any power when driving. And if we do hit speed boost, then we aren't using as much power. So that means when we're not mining, we should have a very slow trickle gain of power, which will help out. And oh yeah, I meant to build a storage module onto one of those. Oh well, we'll worry about it next time. Right now we need to find titanium, and I think that's right up over here, hopefully. Now there are some storage boxes, which makes me curious about them. Last time I tried to use them, it said you needed the exact amount of power, and I'm like, how the hell do you achieve an exact amount of power without some kind of power regulator attachment thingy? Which I haven't seen any of those. And we may want to hurry up and get into tier 3, because I want to try and get the whatever you call it, optionals. Ooh, 4, sweet. And my carrot, ooh, titanium, woo! And I think I might hunt down some more silver and some chrome. Okay. Or you know what? We'll grab 2 of these and 2 chrome if we can, or if I know where to find them. Although an alternative option might be to grab some. Here we are. Grab some of these. Oh. I wonder if I can plug this into it and find whatever the hell's in this. Oh. Table. Really? Is that was all in it? Ugh. I'm not at that point where I'm decorating. That was a huge waste. Oh well. And it's going to be nice to be able to actually have the unlimited power source, so we're close to it. Alright, I grabbed one of the, I grabbed the stupid... Do I really want the table? Screw it, yes. We have some chrome over there anyways. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 more miles per hour for a 0.2 increase in power consumption. Realistically, not really worth it, but we're in a hurry. Alright, is this more titanium? No, iron. I think one of them is iron at least. Oh well, at least we should have enough to make a processor and a heatsink. Then we can add power to our rover. Although I should make a second tier 2 module, because we gotta add a storage onto this. Oh yeah, batteries are done. So that means we have pretty much no power right now, thanks to the that and that. Yeah, -6 power. Woo! a hell of a lot of power consumption, especially when these are only generating 0.2. 0.26. Nope, nothing. Wait, what? Ooh, tier 3. Holy flip. Alright. Anyways, we should be working towards making the tier 2, Oh, I could actually make this, but it would consume a hell of a lot of, power. I probably will. But for now, we need to look at making the refinery and a couple other things. Iron, composite, yeah, I think we'll make this. Might as well. We need copper, we need chromium, and we need a few other things. So we need you. Oh, we dropped something. We'll research this because I don't know why. Okay, that takes care of that. We'll make a composite frame. I think we don't have any power for this, but yeah. Stop, let me drop out. Alright, I hate that. Oh well. Good thing we have emergency power over here that's pretty much infinite. All I just gotta do is take it off here and there we go. We're generating enough power to survive. Woo! Kind of interesting that this actually slowly untwirls itself. Yeah, baby. The problem, this is part of the issue with relying on this right now, is because it generates so little. We're generating 75.75, almost 1 power. If we can get the big ones up and going, we should be able to generate more than that. Hopefully. Whee! We're almost full. Yay! And thankfully the power does actually connect. If we look at that, that's 6.8. And these produce basically 7 point, or a little more than that, because 25, 25, 25, that's 75, that's 0.78. And this doesn't actually, or not 0.7, yeah, 0.78, and this says like 6.8. This doesn't register the same little, doesn't do the decimal levels like this does. Because now, alright, those are coming back online. Yay! We can make everything copper. We need one of you. And chromium. How much space do we have? Enough for 1 chromium. So, chromium. That should give us tier 2. Then we can upgrade to tier 2 wind turbines. As soon as we get power back. Come on. Get the power back. It's going to take a little bit. It could be faster if I actually throw in some fuel rods into that. But actually, I should probably tear that down. I hardly use it anymore now. Mostly because I'm relying on solar panel and wind turbines. Mostly solar. Because wind turbines are just a backup, save me, emergency power source thingy. Oh, hey, that's up and running. What about you? Are you about to get up and running? Not yet. If I had more solar panels up, I would be able to generate just fine. But I wanna hurry up and get tier 2 wind turbines so I can be like, look at me, upgrades, blah blah blah. It's wanting to open. All right. Once we get this all good to go, we'll be actually, what's my drone doing? Looks like aluminum and silver still. It's trying just a little bit more. Weird as hell watching it flip or flutter. And open sesame. Da, 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 da. All right, now that that's up, we should be able to start generating power. We should be generating power. Hello? Yeah, you're still generating power. In fact, it looks like you're about to upgrade in power. Like 2, 4, 6. Okay. We gotta borrow a little power. So we can, no. If we want to make tier 2 thingies or the refinery, we need to make these things. And then we need to make a composite. That should be everything. Now we should be able to disconnect or deconstruct this. We should now be able to place a tier 2. Which hopefully goes in here. Now we should be able to make chromium, which takes 4 and 25 power, which apparently we no longer have because something is consuming more power than we can generate. So we'll temporarily pop you off. Yes, I know. This should allow us to make chromium. Then we're gonna go check out the tier 2 thing. So now we move on to power. We're gonna need to make gold and chrome. Since we have 2 of these things, we'll store you. That is, we need gold, and chromium. Oops. Give me that gold back, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be everything we need, hopefully. Now, whether or not this is worthwhile investment, that's a different story. Gold. Now, chromium. That is a big thingy. Sweet, we are getting power. Only because I had to disconnect the drill. But chrome. And then tier 2 generator, yeah! Or tier 2 wind turbine. Dun, 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 dun. I'm curious if it'll be double the power of that, because if so, it's going to be hell of a help. Okay, sweet. Now if it's more, that's going to be even better. We have 3 and 2, so I'll have to go fetch more chromium. But for now, woo! Mama, you are a big... You are a big wind turbine. You better be generating more than double. Holy flip. $7.7? 2, 4, 6. 2. It's about 2.5 times more powerful, which that's actually pretty decent. Okay, we're gonna definitely want to get more of them though, because now we should hopefully be able to, once we get another one of those, we'll be able to take care of, at least no longer have to worry about the tier 2 drill, although I am going to look into getting more of those, which means I'm going to have to run around and collect a bunch of chrome and gold. In the meantime, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just run around, gathering, getting ready for some more stuff. I'm pretty sure the robot's broke. I don't know. If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and come back for more. I'm going to go grab up some more chrome and try and make 1, 2... 3. Try and make 3 more big wind turbines. Anyways, check out the in-screen credits. Make sure to publicly subscribe. I'll add you on after a certain amount of time. I'm probably repeating myself on a few things, but I get distracted very easy. Bye-bye.